My name is Duong and I'm 32 years old. I grew up in a small province in northeastern Thailand, surrounded by rice fields. My parents are farmers, leading a simple but honest life. I am the eldest daughter, and since childhood, I had to help with housework. After finishing high school, I earned a small scholarship to study in Bangkok. My parents sold 2 cows to send me to the city. I promised myself I would work hard and send money back home. Time passed, and I became a small office worker near Usoke. My salary was enough to live, but not to save much. My tiny rented room in Ratchada had only a bed, a small desk, and an old fridge that rattled loudly every night. Life in Bangkok wasn't bad, but it was too quiet. After work, I usually ate alone, turning on the TV to drown out loneliness. Then one Friday night, while it was drizzling, I saw an ad for a dating website called Dekapku on my feed. It said, "Looking for a sincere foreign friend?" I laughed quietly at first, but eventually signed up, thinking, why not try? I uploaded a simple photo from a beach trip and wrote in my profile, "Just an ordinary woman looking for someone who understands me. Don't need wealth, just sincerity." The next morning, I received my first message, from someone named James_UK. He wrote, "Hello, I like your smile. You look kind." James was 41 years old, from England, working in IT in London. He said he had visited Thailand before and loved the warmth of Thai people. He liked to say, "I want a Thai girlfriend because Thai women are kind-hearted." At first, I responded cautiously. But what made him different was that he wasn't vulgar or pushy. He asked questions sincerely. "Did you have a tiring day? Or is it raining?" One message turned into daily chats, sometimes video calls. James could speak a little Thai, with a funny accent that made me smile. He often said, "I miss you." 3 months passed. Our connection grew stronger. He told me he wanted to meet me in person and even sent his plane ticket. I already booked my flight. "I'll see you next month." My heart raced. I hesitated, but eventually trusted him. He said he would stay in Sukhumvit and wanted to take me to Pattaya. At that moment, I had no idea that this small dream would turn into one of the most painful lessons of my life. The day James arrived in Bangkok, I went to Suvarnabhumi Airport to pick him up. Among the crowd, I immediately recognized him. He walked out with a smile, holding a single rose. "Finally, we meet." He smiled warmly. I waved shyly. He laughed, saying, "Hello." His English accent made me smile unconsciously. James was polite and caring. He opened car doors, asked, "Are you tired?" And, when we arrived at the hotel, he gave me a separate room. "I want you to feel comfortable," he said. The next day, we walked through the mall, watched a movie, and ate Thai food. He loved pad Thai and kept saying, "It's better than in England." I laughed with him all day, gradually feeling more at ease. Before going to Pattaya, he transferred 20,000 baht to me, saying it was for travel and small shopping. I hesitated, but he insisted, "It's a gift from my heart. No need to return it." At that moment, my life felt like a dream. Someone cared for me, someone looked after me. We drove to Pattaya together. He stayed in a luxury condo by the sea. Some of his friends joined him, each with a Thai girlfriend. I didn't think much at first, as the atmosphere seemed fun and friendly. That night, we drank together in his room. Music played softly. I drank a little wine. James complimented me gently, "You look beautiful tonight." I laughed, just a bit tired. After that, everything became hazy, the music, the laughter, the warmth slowly faded. I only remember asking to go to sleep. And then the world went dark. I don't know how long I had slept. When I woke up, my head felt heavy, and sunlight streamed faintly through the curtains. The first feeling was fear. I look around the room and I saw used condoms. James came in the morning with a small glass of water, smiling softly, "You drank too much. I let you rest." I wanted to ask questions, but no words came out. Everything in my mind felt shattered. That evening, he brought me an envelope of money and a small diamond ring. "Don't be sad. Tomorrow I'll take you to buy gold. I just want you to know I love you." I didn't say a word, only cried silently. The trust one once had was gone. The next morning, I asked to return to Bangkok. He nodded quietly and sent a driver. I watched the sea recede through the car window, tears streaming endlessly. Back at my apartment, I closed the door and cried until I had no strength left. One thing I knew, I am no longer the same person. Life after Pattaya felt frozen. My room felt cold and empty. The whir of the fan, once soothing, now made me feel alone. I took days off work, claiming I was sick. But my heart, not my body, was broken. I didn't check my phone or reply to James's messages. "Are you okay? I miss you." I ignored him. The pain was too deep. Weeks later, I returned to work. My colleagues noticed I seemed down. I smiled faintly and said, "Just a bit tired." At night, I started writing in my journal, every emotion, every anger, every sadness, every doubt. Eventually, I reached out to an old friend working in a women's support organization. He listened without judgment. "You are not alone," he said. I cried again, but this time, the tears were lighter. I went to see a psychiatrist. I was diagnosed with PTSD, post-traumatic stress after a traumatic event. Listening to the diagnosis calmly, I realized, what I felt wasn't imaginary. It was real. I began learning to treat my wounds gently. I walked in the park, breathed deeply, and whispered to myself, "I am still here. And I still matter." One night, I took out the diamond ring James had given me. It was beautiful but cold. I decided to sell it and used the money to buy a small gold bar, writing a note, a gift to myself, for surviving. I returned to learning English, not to find another foreigner, but to understand the world better and protect myself. When someone asks, "Aren't you afraid to trust again?" I smile and reply, "I am. But I won't let fear close my life. I will never forget what happened. But the past is no longer a chain that binds me. It is a teacher, showing me that love must come with awareness. And if anyone is reading this, don't be ashamed for trusting the wrong person. Don't blame yourself for wanting love. Being deceived doesn't mean you're foolish, it means you still believe in goodness. And that is what makes us truly human.